I'm here in Medjugorje and I'm with, what's your name?
Thomas McDonough.
Oh, I like your name.
Thanks. I like yours as well, Tom. Yeah.
Because he loves McDonald's.
Exactly that too. Double. I like it now. And what happened in the cathedral?
The cathedral, I should know the year, but I don't.
Yeah.
But the cathedral one Christmas morning went on fire.
Yeah.
And the whole cathedral burnt down. But there was a Holy Family. There was a Holy Family image painting on the wall, and the fire was strong enough to melt steel, bust the concrete pillars and everything. But when the fire was out, and you can, for anyone that's watching this, you can Google it. St. Mel's Cathedral, Longford, Ireland. The church was destroyed.
Miracle.
But when the fire ceased and they got the place opened up, they went in, and the painting is actually it's only canvas. When the door opens in the cathedral, it blows in the wind, but that was intact, completely intact.
And what is on the painting?
It's the Holy Family image.
Unbelievable.
And you know, Tom, it's remarkable that you. It's remarkable that you asked me this story, mentioned this story, because I'm going to share something with you now.
Yeah.
I moved out of Longford, about 10 kilometres outside Longford, 2 years ago, and I built a shed. And before my home was built, I actually took a picture of the Holy Family and I sent it out abroad to China. And I had a statue, a 4-foot statue, carved in marble for it to bring to my home. So on the day that I arrived, we were in our old home and we got a phone call. We got a phone call from the truck driver that our statue was being delivered. So when it was delivered, it was in a wooden case. And me and my wife and my 3 daughters opened the wooden case to reveal the statue. And butterflies came into the shed and flew. 2 or 3 butterflies flew around the statue. This is the truth. So me, my wife and my 3 daughters prayed a rosary when this happened. But just last week, our home arrived anyway 2 years ago, and we're living there the past 2 years. But just before I left, I actually, last week, after 2 years and a few delays, I just had my grotto finished with the... I'm just looking through my phone here to find it. Oh.
You got the grotto finished, amazing. And the butterflies, they came out of
They
the box?
No, they flew into the shed. They flew into the shed.
Okay.
And we're flying around it. And I know that sounds, look, to anyone without faith, they're going to say, this man is mad. This is what happened. And I think anyone that comes to their faith and to know our Blessed Mother and to know Jesus will know all of this is possible.
I believe you, man. I saw so much of it already that I believe, I believe you, man. Take your time.
This is the actual painting.
Yeah?
If you want to get ahead here.
Yeah, I have it here, man, yeah.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and I probably have a clearer image here. And this is my grotto at home in my house.
Mamma mia. So beautiful.
Wow. Explain us also about what you have in your hand. What is this, rosary and what? Oil. Explain us.
Yes, the rosary beads.
Rosary, yeah, buddy, I think you got the same rosary
than
me,
I bought this, yeah.
Yes.
The rosary beads, a soldier of our
Yes.
Oh, definitely. And
definitely. You are a man of God.
Show them in the camera.
True man of
There's
God.
one like this.
Without God, John 15:5, apart from God, we are nothing.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Amen. These are men of God. You say big time amen? Amen.
And I might just have, sorry now for holding you up, Tom.
No, you're not. In the meantime, I will say, yesterday I thought I was praying, and it's clear we man need a mission. We are warriors. That's why we like movies like Gladiator, all that stuff. And the true warriors are we when we pray the rosary.
I think you're finding us running.
There we go. Look at this now.
This
Here, look
is
at that.
Clear image.
Wow, this is amazing, beautiful.
That's only canvas. Everything around that burnt. Steel,
That's in the cathedral.
cement. That's the way it was before the fire. Everything burnt down, and that was still intact.
Amazing. That's amazing. That's like the high altar in Notre Dame. The cross stood.
Yeah.
The new altar crumbled, and the old altar stayed in the Notre Dame Cathedral. You know, the altar, when you face the mass towards Jesus, that one was there, crossed and stood high as, what is her name? The French saint, she said, put the cross high that I can see it when we go in the battle. You know? And I think we are warriors, we should pray the rosary.
Of course.
Tell me, why did you buy that rosary? Why do you pray the rosary?
Because I have a great devotion to our Blessed Mother and her Son Jesus.
Why?
I just have. I have because through my life, I lived a different life one time ago, and thanks to
What
her.
is this the story about this rosary? What we have goes about?
I just bought it from purchased it here. It's I believe it's called the soul. Is it the Soldier's Rosary beads or something like that?
Yeah.
So for me, I just purchased one. I just purchased one. And
Welcome
that's
in the
it.
club.
Thank you, Tom.
And you know, I think this rosary was given to soldiers, American soldiers, First, Second World War. These are bullets.
Yes.
These are bullets, and it was given for protection. And we should have it. The young man we did interview yesterday, he prayed the rosary.
Our Lady soldiers.
Yes, and we are Our Lady soldiers. And do you go to encourage young men? You go to confession?
Of course. Yeah.
Why? Of course, you're not fearful.
Because it's freedom. Without confession, we're tied to sin, and that's what Satan wants to keep us down. When we go to confession, it's a freedom. It's a complete freedom. You can feel the weight actually leaving you when you leave confession.
Oh, isn't it so?
It's a freedom, yeah. This can only be through God. How can you go anywhere in the world and talk about yourself, say the bad things you've done in your life, and feel good about it? Like, as humans, if I told you your shoes is not nice, you'd be offended. If I told you your hat's not nice, which they're grand, Tom, I'm not saying that. But we can go and say the worst things about ourselves in confession and feel such a freedom. Where could that come from? Only God.
Amen. This is amazing what you're saying. And you go to Holy Mass then? Our faith states when you're in state of grace,
Yes,
go Holy
of
Mass?
course, yeah, as often as possible.
Why?
Because I love the Lord. I get a freedom from it. I feel heaven is touching earth at the consecration, and I feel it. I feel it in my heart. I feel the love of Jesus.
This is for all men out there. Don't think the rosary, this is for the old ladies in the church who are praying. This is for us.
Yeah,
we are meant to be warriors for Our Lady.
Yeah, and we can't expect things without giving something. We have to pray for the protection of our family. We have to pray. We can live the good life and all, but we need to pray. We need to pray for protection, though.
Amen. I see too, if I don't pray, finished.
Of course.
I'm a mess.
And even through times that, look, everything doesn't go perfect. You can have times in your life when things isn't going great, and you lift the rosary and start praying, and it just lifts. Our Lady just lifts it all off.
You made that experience as well. Me the same.
Of course, yeah.
Totally lightness and light again. In my
Light
life.
again, yeah, of course.
Even before confession, if I sin, one time I couldn't pray the rosary. I couldn't go to confession during Holy Mass. I prayed the rosary. I didn't go to communion, but I prayed the rosary, and I felt light coming back.
Freedom, yeah.
Freedom coming
It's
back.
a freedom, isn't it? Complete peace.
Complete
Peace of mind.
And what would you tell people at the end? Why come to Medjugorje?
Medjugorje. I just, since, look, I heard John's testimony last night. I looked at it in the hotel last night. When I come to the first roundabout, I just feel like everything is left there. It's like everything flies away from you. All your problems and worries is just, and you can feel it around here. It's just a complete sense of peace.
What you find here?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You have a favorite saint?
I have two.
Who are these ones?
Padre Pio and Saint Therese of Lisieux.
Why? Explain. Powerful. I love them both.
It's just to keep coming to me in prayer, and through my life I'm always looking at Padre Pio, and through people praying with me has said that these saints is close to me.
I believe it strongly. Yeah. And what would you tell people? You said you lived a life, it wasn't so good. I didn't. Don't talk about that life. Just encourage people. What should they do to get out of it?
I didn't do nothing. Our Lady done it for me. I'd say I ended up in the church one morning on my knees, and without saying words, I think the Lord felt my desperation. He knew I was out. I was a beaten man. And I prayed and prayed. Look, and Our Lady, I think Our Lady took me to her Son and asked her to help. That's all I can feel. I'm not saying that is what happened, but this is what I feel in my heart happened. I couldn't find a way myself, so Our Lady interceded for me.
Actually, it's the same thing with me.
Yeah, and I feel just, look, my life has completely changed. And here with these men, and 4 men here, I was here on a retreat in October. I was here once in 2021, and this year, for some reason, this is my 3rd time here this year. I just keep getting a call back. I feel it. No words, nothing, but I feel it in my heart to come back. There's something good here.
And your life changed, your family life changed, everything changed?
Everything is blossoming at the moment. I couldn't ask for better.
This is amazing.
My friends has changed, my life has changed, my lifestyle has changed, everything has changed, and all for the better.
Through the rosary prayer?
Through the rosary, through the mass, through confessions, through everything.
Bible reading?
Bible reading,
adoration.
Adoration?
Adoration. People don't understand.
Well, I think when you go with complete peace, when you have your confessions and you go and pray in adoration, and you sit back, you get good direction in adoration.
Absolutely.
You get good peace of mind. And
later he should tell us about the shrine in Ireland. This is
The
close
shrine?
to Longford.
You still have the shrine?
The
Talk
shrine.
about the shrine that people go there.
Knock.
Knock.
Look, I wouldn't be qualified to speak about Knock. I don't
But
know.
you go there?
I do. I go there.
It's good?
It's very good.
So people go to
I'm
Knock.
going to have a coffee now. Tom.
Yes, we have
Thank you
you
very
and the
much.
coffee. I invite you, man.